Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at all of the books that I have bought during quarantine. It's been a lot. It's been very intense, and that's how I've spent my free time. Like, I don't know what else to do, and I'm just buying and buying so many books. So if you're interested in seeing all of my quarantine purchases, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first two books that I have here are the first and second book in the series, and it is The Last Namsara and the Caged Queen by Kristen Ciccarelli. I know that to a lot of you, it's a big issue that issues don't match, meaning that this is a paperback and this is a hardback, but I really don't mind. I prefer paperbacks over hardcovers, but you know, if I find a hardcover for a good price, then I'm gonna get it as well. So yeah, these are the first two books. Okay, so next we have the second and third book in this series, and it is P.S. I Still Love You and Always and Forever, Laura Jean by Jenny Han. I did enjoy the movies. I know that a lot of people, have mixed feelings about it. I did enjoy them, and I am excited to finally read the second and third book because I really enjoyed the first one. Now, I will say something, and that is that I am a cover buyer. I have no shame in that. I will buy a book just because I like the cover, even if I don't know what it is about, or even if nobody has ever recommended it to me. So that was the case with these. This is Wicked Like Wildfire and Fierce Like a Firestorm by Lana Popovic. Look at these covers. They're so beautiful. Like the detail in these, and these are both hardcovers, but they're just so beautiful. I think these might be like my favorite covers that I own. They're just so beautiful. So yeah, don't know a lot about these, but the covers are just so beautiful that I had to pick them up. Next, I have three books that got recommended by another booktuber, and she recommended some Asian authors. So she recommended these three books in her video, and I decided to pick them up when I saw them at a really good price. And those are Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman. So it just looks like this, and I think that this is like a kind of sad story. I don't really like to read a lot of sad stories, but she said that it is a very fantastic book and that she really enjoyed it, so I decided to pick it up. And then these other two books are by the same author. Her name is Mary H.K. Choi, and they are Emergency Contact and Permanent Record. Then we have a couple more cover buys. I'm not ashamed, like I said, to say that I do buy books because I love their covers. So the next one is The Doll Maker of Krakow by R.M. Romero. Look at how beautiful this is. It's so stunning. I think the light is kind of washing it out a bit, but it is so beautiful. I love it. It's very simple, but it's very beautiful. The next one is The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. It's another very simple cover, but there's just something about it that I really enjoy. So this is another really beautiful book. And speaking of beautiful books, I decided to get these three, and they are so stunning. So it is The Traitor's Kingdom. Let me just show them one by one. The Traitor's Kingdom. Look at this. I mean, I love flowers, so any cover that has flowers, it's gonna get me. So yeah, it's this one, and we have The Traitor's Ruin. Oh, and these are by Erin Beatty, right? Yeah. And they still have some stickers. Sorry. So they're just a very metallic background, and then they have like these beautiful flowers that are kind of matte. The texture is very matte, but yeah, beautiful cover. And then it's the Trader's Kiss, which looks like this. So they are very similar, and I love that they are very cohesive and they all look like they're a series, you know. So next I have this one, which I have heard a lot of people talk about, and it is From Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon. Looks like this. This is just like a contemporary. I don't read a lot of contemporary, but this one was recommended. It was a really good price for a hardcover, so I decided to get it. And then we have Sorcery of Can I speak? Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, and it's a hardcover. It has a sticker. I need to get it off. I hate leaving stickers on it, but again, just such a beautiful cover. You're gonna see a pattern. I don't know the synopsis for most of these, but yeah, I just buy them because they are either recommended or because of the really pretty covers that I see. So hopefully I do get around to reading all of these books that I bought. Okay, so now we have another trilogy. So it's And I Darken by Kirsten White. So that's the first one right here. Again, I don't really... Okay, so I should have started by saying that I do not like knowing a lot about the books before I go into them, and that's why I don't really read or research a lot about the synopsis. So I will either go based off recommendations, or if I see that a book has a good review, or like I said, if it has a beautiful cover, but I don't really like knowing a lot about the books before I go in. So I have And I Darken, and we have Bright We Burn. I'm not sure the order. I think Now I Rise is the second one. But yeah, it's basically the three. Then we have a very popular book. Like, I've seen a lot of great things about this, and it is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nunn. Sorry if that's not how you say her name. Another really pretty book, just shiny, very simple. But I'm attracted to shiny, like shiny things just call to me. So yeah, I'm excited to read this because a lot of people have really recommended it. Still floppy. I love floppy paperbacks. They're my favorite. Okay, I'm sorry if my hair is looking kind of crazy. It is so hot here today, and I decided to wear long sleeves. I don't know why. So yeah, it's very humid and hot, so I'm sorry if my hair starts getting a little bit crazy. But the next book is a book that I feel like got a lot of hype here on YouTube, and then all of a sudden nobody talked about it, and it is The Valiant by Leslie Livingston. Where did it go? I feel like so many people raved about it when it came out, and then now I don't really hear anybody talking about it. So yeah, excited to read it because the people that did actually talk about it said that it was really good, so we'll see. Then we have another series, and that is something that I know I shouldn't do. I should buy like the first book of a series, read it to see if I like it, and then buy the other ones. But there's something in me that just does not let me do that. I need to buy like the entire series, even if it's like 10 books, and I don't like it. That's what happened with have them right up there, Cassandra Clare, The Mortal Instruments. I'm sorry, I know that so many people are fans, and I've been trying to get into it, but it's just been so hard. But yeah, I have that habit of just buying every single book in the series, especially if I can get them at a good price. And these I found on eBay actually for really cheap, and it is Graceling, Fire and Bitter Blue by Kristen Kishore. So they're all paperback, and they're in pretty good condition for what I paid for them, especially Graceling. Graceling is pretty good. Okay, another series that I have here I have two of them. I don't know if there are more, but it is by Cora Carmack, and it is Roar, which is the first book. We have it right here. And then we have Rage, which is the second book. I'm not a fan of these covers personally, but I've heard pretty good things about it, so I decided to give it a try. They were priced really well, so decided to try them. Don't know about them, but yeah, we'll see if I end up liking them or not. Okay, then we have the second and third book in this series. I actually really enjoyed the first one, and I don't know why it took me so long to get the second and the third books, because like I really enjoyed the first book, and that is Wind Witch, which is the second book or the sequel to Truth Witch, and then Blood Witch, which is the third one. I read Truth Witch so long ago that if I were to read these now, I need to reread that one because I can't really remember a lot, but I do know that I did really enjoy it. Okay, so here we have another contemporary, I believe. I'm sorry if some of my words kind of get mixed up. My first language is not English, it is Spanish. So if you see me kind of having a little bit of trouble, then please forgive me about that. So we have Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. Again, another book that a lot of people recommend, and it has the freaking sticker. Oh my god, should have done this before I started filming, but yeah, Alex Approximately right here. Just a contemporary. It says a must for romance readers. So I'm always down. I don't read a lot of contemporary, but I do enjoy it when I do. So yeah, excited about this. Okay, so this one I am so excited about. This is a Barnes & Noble, I think, exclusive edition. And I saw somebody haul this, and I was like, I freaking need that in my life. So this is a bind up of 3 Stephen King books, and I've been meaning to read all of these. All of these are books that I'm interested in, and when I saw it, I was like, I need it. So it's this bind up right here. It has Carrie, The Shining, and Salem's Lot all in one, and it's like a type of faux leather bind up. And then this is the back, and the spine. Like, look at that, it's so beautiful. And then the pages are like a metallic silver. Sorry, I'm blinding you with the light. And then you get look at how beautiful this is. And then you have your little page bookmark. Yeah, I've been wanting to read all of these, and when I saw that they were in a bind up, so beautiful, I had to have it. And then they were having a sale where if you bought any book, you would get this other book for $5, and this was another book that I really wanted, so decided to get it. And it is Lovely War by Julie Berry. $5, and I was already eyeing this, so I was like, perfect, put into cart, let's get it. We have Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. I really like this cover, and you can see a trend. I have a lot of paperbacks. I love floppy paperbacks. They're my favorite. So yeah, I think this is kind of mystery-ish, creepy, who knows, but I don't read a lot of horror or mystery, so excited to add some more into my TBR. Then we have A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney, and somebody recommended this and said that it was kind of like a mix-up with Alice in Wonderland. I like Alice in Wonderland, so I was like, okay, that's all you had to say, but it's like Alice in Wonderland and she's got like blades. Like, yes, sign me up. Then we have Lifelike by Jay Kristoff. I know that Jay Kristoff is a little bit controversial. I feel like you either love his writing or you hate it. I personally love his writing. Not much to say. except it was him. It was cheap, so I got it. Then another book that I've seen very recommended, it's been going, I've seen it a lot. It's The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. And I don't know why, I always thought that these were snowflakes for some reason. Am I the only one? It's just, I think it's the colors, like it's like very wintry to me, and the lettering and everything, but they're not snowflakes. They're like these kind of leaves. I don't know, but anyway, super excited for this. Okay, so now we have these two, and aren't these so cute? So they're both by Tahereh Mafi. And it is Furthermore and Witchwood. Aren't these so cute? Like, look at that. They're so pretty. I love the covers. This is another cover buy. I mean, I've seen people recommend it, but this is definitely a cover buy because they're so cute. Okay, so this one I'm really excited about. This is the second book in the series, and this is My Plain Jane by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I have not read My Lady Jane. It's right there, and I really want to read it. I don't know why I haven't gotten around to it, but yeah, I haven't. Okay, now we have a very just scary, imposing book. It is The Priory of the Orange Tree. I was gonna say The Orange Sea. The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. What? I mean, it's not as long as I thought. I think it's around 800 pages. I definitely thought that there were more than 1,000 because it's humongous. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get to this. It is very recommended. It's, I think, high fantasy, but like, you need to commit. This is a commitment right here. It's 800 pages, so don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that. So yeah, but I have it, and it's so beautiful. Then we have another very popular and recommended book, Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. And I don't know, I think it's like a murder mystery book, which, like I said, I'm trying to get more into those type of books, get some more of that into my noggin. Now we have Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan. I really like this issue. Like, look at the inside, it's so beautiful. But yeah, just another recommendation. Oh, and look at the spine, so pretty. Really like it, really like that kind of metallic touch that it has. This is definitely another recommendation and cover by. So yeah, here we have it. Now we have Aurora, I can never say that right, Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Again, anything that's Amy Kaufman or Jay Kristoff, I am very excited about and excited to read. So when I saw that this had really good reviews, I was like, check, yes, give it to me. I am so disappointed in myself for not getting this sooner. I had Crooked Kingdom for so long in my shelf. It's been there sitting because I never bought Six of Crows, and I don't know what I was waiting for, but I finally have it and I can read it because Crooked Kingdom has been all alone on my bookshelf for too long. Then we have these. You can't see them. Yes, I bit the bullet. Like I said, if I'm interested in a series, I'm gonna buy every single book that the series has, even if I don't like it, because that's what I did with Cassandra Clare. And look at me now, have the entire Myrtle Instruments, haven't read it. I even bought, I think it's, yeah, Lady Midnight. Why? Because I haven't even started the first book, I mean, I started it and I tried to read it, I think 3 times already. Not happening. I don't think I can go past like page 100. Yeah, this is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. So these are in no order, but I'm glad that they match. So we have Kingdom of Ash. Let's just show them individually. We have Heir of Fire, and I'm sorry for all the people that are getting annoyed because I'm not showing them in order. We have Queen of Shadows, Tower of Dawn, Crown of Midnight, Throne of Glass, and Empire of Storms. And speaking of Sarah J. Maas, I decided to pick up this because I freaking love the cover. And I was like, okay, I like Sarah J. Maas. I love the cover. We're getting it. And it is, like, please tell me what's the name? Because I'm not sure. Is it Crescent City or is it House of Earth and Blood? Because people just say it differently. Like, I'll watch a video and some people will be like, oh, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. Other people are like, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. And I'm like, which is it? Tell me, because I am so confused. Am I excited to read this? Yes. Am I looking forward to committing to an 800-page book? No. But I'm going to do it. Definitely going to do it. Okay, so now we're going into a little bit of a weird book. And this is the Mixology of Astrology by Alyssa Kelly Farragher. I do not drink. Why do I need a mixology book? Beats me. I don't know. But I love astrology and this was just so cute that I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, basically you get drinks depending on your sign. So if you're a Gemini, if you're a Leo like me, yeah, and Leo's a superstar, by the way. Like, look at that. But yeah, you just basically get a bunch of recipes or cocktails depending on your sign. And speaking of astrology and signs, I decided to pick up this. This is the little book of self-care for Leo, and they obviously have this for different signs, but I am a Leo. And this is so itty bitty, like, so small, but it's so cute. It just gives you like a prompt and then it explains, like, you know, what it can do or what you should do. And apparently it's good for self-care. So who doesn't need self-care? We all need it during this quarantine. Okay, now we have An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. I've seen a lot of people that are kind of meh. It's not bad, it's not great. I mean, it's a pretty short book. I think it's under 300 pages or just about 300 pages. So this is going to be a very fast read. Excited to have it. Okay, this one is another recommendation. Really can't remember who it was from, but it is Angel Mage by Garth Nix. I've never seen anybody else but this person talk about this book. I mean, let's give it a go, you know? Sometimes you just gotta trust. That's what I'm doing with this because I have never heard anybody talk about it. Okay, now we have these 2 books which are part of a series, and I do love how these match. These are by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Why is her name such a tongue twister? And it is The Burning Shadow and The Darkest Star. Hopefully I don't have to read the Lux series before reading these. Like, I kind of bought them on impulse as all my books. And apparently it says, like, it talks about the Lux series, like returning to the Lux series. So interesting. Then we have this standalone, and it is Long May She Reign by Rhiannon Thomas. Not much to say. I think it's just a queen. I don't know. It has to do with a queen, a kingdom. Then we have another series, and this is by Mindy McGinnis, and it is Given to the Sea and Given to the Earth. Heard pretty good things about this, and excited to read these. Like, I'm sorry I'm not giving you anything, but I'm just trying to get through these, and hopefully in the future I can give you like more wrap-ups and reviews. But for now, I just wanted to show you the books. We're almost done. Have 3 more books for this category, like not category, but I plan on doing a separate haul on graphic novels and like picture books, because I just recently started purchasing them and I am in love. Just like spoiler alert, in love. Like, I don't know why I never really was drawn to manga and graphic novels, but I read my first graphic novel, freaking in love. So I'm gonna do a separate video on my graphic novels because they have all been bought in during quarantine, so we'll just do a separate one with just graphic novels and manga and picture books. So next one is Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. I think this is one of those that's kind of talked about and then it kind of disappears into, there's so much dog hair, and kind of disappears into YouTube and nobody remembers about it. But I think I got this for like $1.50 or something like that. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try, you know, can't hurt. And then this is one that I saw so many people talking about recently and, you know, saying really, really good things about it. This is All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. So yeah, I already read this one and I did enjoy it, but I feel like it didn't blow me away like I was expecting it to, because so many people were raving about this and like it was good. Like it wasn't bad by any means, but I kind of was expecting a little bit more. I don't know. It just wasn't like a 5-star read, but I did enjoy it. Okay, and finally, this is my current read, and it is The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami. What even is this? If you've ever read this book, it's so weird, but it's super interesting. It's very different, but I am very much enjoying it. It is more contemporary, but like it's so weird. It's just weird. Like, I can't wait to finish it and give like a proper review because I really want to see what's gonna happen. But so far I'm like, what is going on? That is my only reaction every time I read a couple of pages. It's like, what is going on? Like, it doesn't look that big, but it is over 600 pages. So, and it is a very, like I said, weird book, and sometimes you're like, do I need to pay more attention to this than I am? Because am I gonna miss something? Am I gonna miss a detail that is gonna be important later? And there's a lot of information going on, and I don't know if I'm gonna need that information, so it's kind of stressful, but I am enjoying it. And that is all for now. I do have more books coming in that just haven't arrived. So this whole quarantine book buying hauls are going to be split into a couple. I really don't know how many more, because like I said, I'm going to do another one of graphic novels. So if you're interested in that, I am going to be doing that soon. And then I will do another one once all of the other books arrive. So that's going to probably take a little bit of time because, you know, shipping delays that are happening right now. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing this and many other things to come with this new channel, I invite you to subscribe and hang around. I do plan on making maybe a couple of videos in Spanish. So if you're interested in that, let me know. If you do want to see videos in Spanish, or if you just want to see them in English as well, let me know. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching and enduring with me this super long haul. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you want, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.